Lunchtime a dish with D. That's me. Thank you for clicking on this video and making yourself a priority. Good way to start this video. I am Denise. It is Saturday, and Saturday is the day I go to my WW workshop in Turnersville, New Jersey at 8:30 with Miss Marianne. If you are local and need a WW meeting, consider coming there. I am there. The whole team is there. And if you want to rejoin, I could also offer you a free month. So if you're saying, hey, these offer me a free month, let me know. I will send you a link for a free month of WW. I really bet, though, you can get some really good deals now. And if you've left for iTrack Bites, you know what? It's okay. You need to do what you need to do for your journey. And if that's going back to one of the older plans, that's what you have to do. You know, you have to feel comfortable in what you do. And I'm here to support you because I know how much I love the blue pen too. So I feel you. So the weekly recipe was blueberry muffins, no sugar added blueberry muffins. They use a ripe banana and unsweetened applesauce. Eggs, canola oil, 2 cups of self-rising flour, and blueberries. There is the QR code. There is the recipe. You could screenshot it if you like. I'm not a huge blueberry muffin lover, but there are people that love blueberry muffins. So, how did you do on the way in today, D? I was pleasantly happy. I was down 0.6. I know. To me, that's like 2 pounds. You know, that's how crazy it is. When you get to where I'm at in my journey, it's like 2 pounds. Because I don't get 2 pound losses, even if I starved myself, which I wouldn't do. I don't think it would very rare. If I get a 2 pound loss, it's probably I either have the diarrhea or somehow I am dehydrated because I don't get that often. But I was happy with 0.6. I was like, I was hoping for 0.2. So I was like 0.6. I was excited. So good win for me because, you know, I am on maintenance trying to lose 10 pounds. So I'm in a different journey than some of you. But, you know, we're all on this journey together. So what is the weekly topic? How to tame your to-do list. Now that's why I say making yourself a priority, because how long is your to-do list? Is it long? I bet it is, you know, because we being women, we have our to-do list as a mother to-do list, as a wife to-do list, as a working person to-do list. So we have like 4 or 5 to-do lists that we have to, you know, go through in order to get our day met, to get our weekly goals in. And it's a lot. And sometimes we put way too much on ourselves. And let's see what WW has to say about that, shall we? All right, Beth James O'Keefe. Stressed over how you'll fit in everything this week? Take a deep breath and repeat. I don't have to do it all. Feel better? Great. Now let's focus on what you can do to accomplish. What you can do, what you can accomplish. What you can. Focus on the things you can. And some things can wait. But there are people that need to get it all done. That's just how they're wired. You know, they just need to get this done, or they don't feel like they've accomplished anything. Me, yeah. No, I'm kind of a slug. I'm going to admit. I definitely don't overburden myself because I know that things aren't that important. And that's something that some people need to learn in the long grand scheme of things. Try this. List all the goals, supporting tasks you want to make on this week. Then circle the ones that is most important to you and doable, considering what else you have going on. Like they give you 3. Meal prep, go to the gym 3 times a week, or write in my journal 1 time. So what is the most important? And she picked meal prepping because if you're a working person out of the house, getting those dinners on the table, getting your lunches easier for work is a priority because we need to eat. 2, break down that one task into the smallest steps possible. Then make a plan for what you'll do each and what you might need. So if you're going to do the meal prep dinners, like what she checked, her checklist. Now here's the thing, they're making way too many checklists. I'm not a checklist person, but some people are. Maybe that'll work for you, but now they're making another checklist. Check the app for inspiration and menus, write a grocery list, go to the store, chop your vegetables, marinate your proteins, and prep anything else. Cook 3 meals tomorrow night. Wow, maybe 3 meals is a lot. I think if you're I would say go for 2. I say start off maybe with 1. Like maybe prep 1 meal this week and then see how it goes. And then maybe prep another 2 next week. Work up to prepping 3. I think prepping 3 right out of the bag is a bit of a hard thing. Or prep things that you can put on the table quickly. Now, I'm all about substitutions, little things you can do to make life easier, because that's what this is basically saying. How could you make your life easier? Rotisserie chicken makes your life easier. Boxed stocks make your life easier. Pre-cut vegetables, honestly, make your life easier. You can go to the store and you can have all this stuff on hand. So you can come home and make a quick soup. I make an Italian wedding soup. Now I'm Italian, full blood, so I can get box stock, and don't knock the box stocks. Yes, they're high in sodium, but you can get low sodium ones. You can get rotisserie chicken. You can get chopped carrots, celery, and onions. So you get your stock, put your chopped carrot, celery, and onions in there, let it simmer. When the meat has gotten tender, you get a pack of already made meatballs. Now, if they don't sell small ones, you could use large ones and just quarter them. Mini meatballs in the soup.
Put the ear on.
Chicken breast. You have rotisserie chicken. You shred that up, put it in the soup. It's done. I can get, I've done it. I've made rotisserie chicken soup like that. Rotisserie chicken soup. I made Italian wedding soup. Spinach, frozen spinach in there. You have dinner on the table in under an hour. Probably under half an hour. And yeah, we've taken shortcuts. So my advice is, when you're stressed out and you have way too much, especially with teachers going back to school, it takes a while to get into that routine with your class and your schedule, because having the summers off. Make an Italian wedding soup. Oh my gosh, yes, it's a little more costly, but in the long run, if it saves you stress and aggravation, it's worth every penny. I've made that soup many times, and it's actually really good. You have boxed stock, you have rotisserie chicken, you have frozen meatballs, you have frozen spinach, you have already prepped vegetables. And if you really want to make it tasty, scramble up a couple eggs, and drizzle it in this simmering soup. Serve with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. It's like, yes, take shortcuts. That's why they were invented, for the working mother, not the working father, unless he's a single dad, but for the working mother, so you can get a good meal on the table for your family. Crock pots. Get a crock pot going. We don't do crock pots here because my husband's definitely afraid of a crock pot. He apparently had an issue with a crock pot many years ago where I guess it had dried up and he was afraid it was going to burn, so we don't go out with a crock pot on. But that's us. If you feel comfortable, then go ahead and do it. But crock pot meals are easy. Pasta's always easy. Have your sauce. You can make my sauce that I make here, my marinara, very easy. Freeze it, and then pull it out, boil some water, have some pasta, frozen vegetables. I'm not a big fan of frozen vegetables, but they do come in handy if you don't have time. And I have them in there for that purpose. And you can make yourself a pasta dinner on the table. Use pre-made meatballs. Yes, Italian just said that, I know. Or freeze them. Make them in batches, freeze them, and then you have them ready to go. I would say cook them, but this saves you time. But I throw them in the oven. You don't have to fry them anymore. Bake your meatballs in the oven. It takes time to sit there and fry them on the pan. Throw them on a sheet pan, throw them in the oven. They will be fantastic. So those are the few things that I would say to help with dinners. And lunches, it's very simple. For me, it's leftovers. And if you don't have leftovers, then yes, I'm going to say it out loud, deli turkey is your friend. You can get a low salt deli turkey. You can get a low wrap. You can get a bag of low point chips. You can get yogurt. You can get cottage cheeses. You can make overnight oats for lunch. There's many things you can get. If you want to do the old salad, make a nice little, I'm all about the chef salad. Gotta throw some protein in there, throw an egg, throw some chicken, throw some cheese, have a nice homemade dressing. And, I will say have a carb with that, like some crackers or something, or a piece of little end of a bread. I need a carb with my salad. I usually use the Joseph's pita bread. I do enjoy those toasted. But those things, we have to have the things on hand for when we need to do these things. So definitely I have videos about things I have on hand, and I've shown them many times. The things that I have to create easy, delicious recipes at a moment's notice, because I need to be prepared to cook and eat, because I'm not starving and I'm not going to sit here and be in the kitchen all day. I need things that are quick. Chicken's always in there. Shrimp are always in there. Pasta's always in the pantry. Canned tuna's always in the pantry. You can make a nice tuna sauce. You can make a nice, easily lemon. You can get your chicken, and saute it, and then squeeze some lemon juice on top, and it's lemon chicken. It's really quite good. And if it's a little bit like watery or saucy, throw a little bit of flour in there and it'll thicken it up, and it has unctuousness. So it's lemon juice and some little, and it's good. And if your kids don't eat it, well, I've had kids like that. So sometimes I always keep things on hand that they like, so they could pop them in and make their own snacks after school, like pizza rolls and corn dogs. There's nothing wrong with a pizza roll. They're kids. Kids could really at that age be able to eat. And as long as it's a decent option, I think a baked pizza roll is nothing wrong with that. Let's dive a little deeper. We love the go-to list. Okay, we mostly love the thrill of taking a pen, but life's four-letter word is busy. And if you keep adding more to your list without giving yourself a breathing room, the only thing you may end up crossing off is likelihood is anything that you'll get anything done. And what's going to come off that to-do list? Things for your journey. That's what comes off first. Things for us. You're not going to take away things from your family because you're not going to do that, or things from your job. You're going to take away things that help you out. So we're trying to get you prepared for things that help you out. Tips that help you get dinner on the table, get your lunch and breakfast done. I do a lot of meal preps here for easy, quick breakfasts and lunches and dinners because I'm a mom. I worked. I know what it's like to get all these things in. So life's busy and we give ourselves the short stick. Give yourself permission to let less doable, less important items drop off and prioritize just one or two of the to-dos. Trust us, the approach won't ruin your weight loss efforts. Then break those tasks into smaller but even more doable steps, and you'll create something even better than your to-do list. A clear roadmap of how you'll start and finish a task with a preset stops to fuel your accomplishments and momentum along the way. One thing to remember, you don't have to do it all to be successful. People out there will say you do, and if you're watching somebody that you watch them and at the end you go, I'm exhausted and I'm depressed, like she does all that and I don't, then don't watch that, because that's not what a video is supposed to do for you. A video is supposed to inspire you, and if that video is not inspiring you and making you feel bad about yourself or depressed, then I suggest you don't watch it. I don't watch people that do it all and brag they do it all. I don't need to see that because that's not me, and that's never going to be me. And I don't need to watch that. So I don't let that negativity into my head. So I always say, and sometimes it's like you can't help but watch because but you have to change and find things that you enjoy and watch people that you enjoy and that resonates with you and your personality and your type. Don't watch somebody and hope that will inspire you to do something that's out of your norm. It just is, and watching them only makes you more depressed. That's interesting. Simply decide what to prioritize and you'll do that. You can free up precious time and headspace that keeps you on track. You will. You'll feel better about yourself. And my leader made a interesting quote. Arriving at your goal is the starting point of another goal. So when you do doable goals, you will achieve them. And when you achieve them, you will want to make another, and you have to do them in realm of how you are. Like for me, I was going to try and meal plan. You saw that video. Yeah. It's not in me. No matter how many times I watch meal planning people and I sit there, if I watch enough, I'll get inspired. No, I won't. No, I won't, because I don't meal plan. I definitely keep a well-stocked pantry, and I've lived this way for years. So I've obviously fed my family and they've grown. So I'm doing something right. So don't feel bad because you don't do something that somebody else does. You have to find out what you can do and what you're capable of and what you like to do. And that's what we're here for. So, and it's funny because this quote was interesting. Arriving at your goal is the starting point of another goal. So arriving at my goal at Weight Watchers, which I never thought I would ever do or plan to do, caused me to have a goal of creating this channel and bringing you to your goals, and that has inspired me to reach out of my comfort zone. I'm told you I'm taking a class for the betterment of me. To when I give information, I have, instead of just always Googling it, I'll actually know and just be able to do it. Like I wear my bracelet, my intentional. My goal is to be intentional with everything I say and everything that I do. It's with intent. So I am trying. It's my word of the year. So I'm trying. I'm a work in progress every day. I'm not sitting here, I'm a goal, I'm perfect, I'm great, you need to do this, you need to do that. Life's a struggle. Meals are a struggle. being on plan is a struggle, but we do it together, and together we share, and together we support each other, because that's all you can do. You know, it's just all you can do, and you just don't stop. You just continue, no matter how hard it is, no matter if that scale keeps going up. And I hear people every day message me, this is the 3rd week in a row I've gained, this is the 4th week in a row I've gained. I know, but what's the alternative? You give up and then put all that weight back on. As hard as it is to stick with it, you stick with it, and you just keep fighting, because eventually it's got to go. It is. I'm from the belief that this too's going to pass. I'm not sure when, but my body's going to release it. It is, and I just have to keep sticking with it, and I am. And by doing this, keeps me more accountable, keeps me more motivated. Motivating you motivates me to stick with it, because if I didn't have you, God, where would I be right now? I'd probably be 50 pounds heavier. I'd probably be very sad. I wouldn't have anything to wear, because I got rid of all my big clothes, so I'd be naked. So yeah, I just got a dress yesterday for a wedding, a size 10. So it's really pretty. It's black and it has sequins. It has like a little sheer jacket, has sequins on it. So yeah, I'm good, and I felt really good about it. And I'm like, because I brought the 10 and the 12 with me in the dressing room, but the 10 it fit like a sleeve. Like if I put on a few more pounds, it's gonna be tight. But I didn't even have my new girdle on, so that's even gonna make it look even better. And you didn't know I bought a new girdle from Shaper Mint, so I really like it, because girdles aren't supposed to hurt. Spanx hurts, and yeah, not doing it. I'm not sitting there in pain. I'm not that vain. I'm not that vain to be sitting there. It hurts now. A girdle shouldn't hurt. So the Shaper Mint is very comfortable. I really enjoy it. So if you happen, I don't know if I have a refer a friend, let me know if you want to try Shaper Mint. I might have a refer a friend link. It's not an affiliate link. It says, hey, I bought there. They give me a code, so I don't even know if I have one. But if you're interested, let me know. I want to show you what I got at the Dollar Tree, because there's a Dollar Tree right next door to, when I'm talking right next door to Weight Watchers. I needed to get foil because I was out of foil. Crazy. But look what they have there. They have oat milk, plant-based beverage, unsweetened, 20 calories per serving. I didn't scan it, but I'm going to assume it's like a point, but because there's no sugar in it, 1 gram of protein. But this makes really good lattes. If you want lattes, you should do oat milk lattes. They're fabulous. So I will put down at the bottom of the screen, if I remember to do it, the points. I'm pretty sure it's 1 cup for a point, because that's pretty much all the unsweetened is. But yeah, at your Dollar Tree, I got 2 of them because I love oat milk, and I got an almond milk to keep in the pantry. That's why I went. I went to get the almond milk, and I'm like, hey, oat milk. I'm like, yeah, when did they get that? So I'm like, I got both. And it's shake well and refrigerate after opening. I've made my own oat milk here, but hey, again, it's there. Take help. Take the help from stuff like this. I'm telling you, and I got this. This is 5 calories for 8 ounces. This makes the great refreshers that I have. Now they have a couple different flavors at the Dollar Tree. I use green tea, and I do green tea mixed with this juice to make a refresher. Dunkin' has one and D has one, because I want a refresher. I do get the Dunkin' one occasionally. They have a blood orange that's to die for. And when I go, I get a medium. It's probably 180 calories, I think. But you know what? I don't get it every day. I don't even get it every week. I haven't had one in 2 weeks. But once in a while, you treat yourself, because you know what? It's life. You're never going to sit there and say, I'm never going to have that. I don't have this anymore. I don't eat this anymore. You just don't have it every day. And no food is inherently bad. Like I said, take when you could find easy things. Like, well, it's fun to make your own oat milk, but heck, I'm going to buy it at the Dollar Tree. Get a rotisserie chicken. You could make, depending on the size of your family, several meals out of rotisserie chicken. The bones alone, you could probably cook them up for something. Steve's mother used to make like a stew, which she would stew the bones. I ain't got time for that. And there's no shame in that. There's no shame in wanting to be like, see, like my mother made. I don't care what your mother made, because I'm not doing it. Yeah, there's no shame in taking help. Like I said, box stocks. Now they sell bone broth in boxes. It ain't worth my time to be sitting there boiling that chicken when the store does it already for me. Yes, chicken, box stock, veggies. You could make that soup. I am telling you, make the Italian wedding soup. You can make your own meatballs if you have the time. I always say the little ones are the best, and they take no time at all. You get your ground whatever, beef, turkey, chicken, whatever you want to make your meatballs with, put some spices in, roll them into mini meatballs, throw them in your soup. Now, some people bake them and then throw them in. It all depends on, how your mother did it. My mother used to have them cook in the soup. Will it add a little bit of grease? Well, if you use beef, it might, but you can cook them in the oven. Cook them ahead of time. Have them ready. Take the frozen ones and quarter them. Or if you want to be really crazy, leave them whole or halve them. It's your dinner. You make it how you want. Frozen spinach, chopped vegetables, box stock, rotisserie chicken. You have a soup on the table in under an hour that tastes like it cooked all day. Rachel Ray told me that. She always would put box stocks in tomato sauces and dishes. It gives you that all day infused flavor. Because I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be cooking all day. I mean, I do have time now, maybe I should, but I got other things I want to do. I make my to-do list smaller by taking help from the people that have provided it for me. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little Weight Watchers WWD take on the topic of the week. It's always a good one. I think, and I will add this in real quick, like about making goals smaller. Walking into Weight Watchers being 270 pounds, I couldn't think I had to lose 120. No, I just needed to lose 1 pound this week, 1 pound next week, 1 pound. All of a sudden I was 5 pounds down. 1 more pound, 1 more pound. I was 8 pounds down. You just keep chipping away. You can't, it's too overwhelming. And when you look at something overwhelming, what do? We shut down. So I don't want you to shut down. I want you to take baby steps to achieve your goals. And with the help of Dee and company, we will do that together. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this week's topic du jour from me to you. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Join our community here. Let me know how your week went in the comment section below. Did you lose? Did you gain? What do you think of this week's topic? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What topics would you like to see me talk about on my Wednesday Wisdom? Always leave those in the comment section. I'm always looking for inspiration from you guys. In fact, last week's topic gave me this week's Wednesday Wisdom topic, and I will link that at the end of the video so you can check that out if you haven't seen it already. It's a pretty good one. It was about the weigh-in day binge and the eat all my points, no track day. And we've all had it. We've all done it. I did it. Many years I did it, and it is a cycle. It was very hard for me to break. So did I mention about subscribing? I think I did. And if you know anybody that needs a little D in their lives, there's a share button. Feel free to share me on your Facebook groups, in your Instagrams, in your Zooms, in your Weight Watchers meeting. Somebody shared me in Connect, and I am absolutely thankful for that. So thank you, Chris. I got it. I saw it. So I am appreciative of that. Share me in, where else you could share me in? Healthy. Share me in the Healthy app. I would love to help people anywhere I can. Anywhere that you see there's a need for D, you have my permission to share my link, share my Facebook group, share anything. Have a great day. We will dish another day. Meal preps will be up for tomorrow. It's already done. It's already uploaded. And it's already ready to go. It is a breakfast meal prep made in the mini loaf pan. I have 3 loaf pan recipes coming your way tomorrow. I have to go put them in the website because they're not there yet. But they will be. Have a great day. We will dish another day.